Hello YouTube! I'm Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Tiny Bookshop. So in our last episode we did a double take with St. Buxton University, a little side detour to Waterfront Square. Made copious amounts of money from the university. I think the university is to our fall what Far Beach was to our summer. And we're slowly building up our fantasy collection back up. We might be able to take another trip back to the beach, at least before winter. I can't imagine too many people going to the beach on winter. But first off, we got the flea market, and I will never miss the flea market. Now, let's remind ourselves what the flea market entails. Classic crime travel are our primary sellers there. That is fine. We do have a quest to buy a book. Find some furniture. Yeah, we do have a supply of cash. So, yeah, we're going to go to the flea market. Alright, so let's see. Crime, classics, travel, and you know what? We'll do the same here. Classics. Oops. But we do want to have plenty of other goodies. Actually, let's do 5 fantasy, 5 kids, and the rest fact books. Am I foolish to not bring any drama? Probably. But you know what? What the hey? Let's roll the dice. No drama. Now, as far as our items go, it is going to be nice out. Travel. We do want birdhouses. Yeah, I think I want to replace the student poster because we don't specifically need students. Small, distracting animal. I mean, isn't there something that gives us a big bonus to animal effects? Yeah, I think we're good for now. I mean, I technically could do the cooler. Fact sale chance. I don't know. We have a fair amount of classy items. Yeah, it should be good enough. Let's go to the flea market. Pet to doggo. Tactical pet. Ooh, a little Halloween shop. Gothic vendor. Greetings. May interest you in my wares. Nightmare. Oh, is that fantasy books? When successfully recommending fantasy, plus Oh. Oh my. Oh, now that's an interesting one once we have some fantasy books. Fantasy, sale chance, daily. This one's actually not that good. Although it's got a lot of tags to it. That's... yeah. Warm, spooky, small, classy, calming. I will buy the Nightmare Fuel. And I will buy the Candelabra. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not going plant strats. Ooh, warm meals. Yeah, we got your crime books. Don't you worry. And I think you like classic too. Yeah, you're just you're unless we low roll here, you're gonna be ping-ponging here for a while. Ah, that's all right. We've got some customers here. I'd like to read something classic. I also quite like the feeling of a heftier book. Let's do a heftier book. I mean, that's classic. So is Dune. Dune's a heftier book. There you go. Walt's Trinkets and Treasures. I'm glad I've stocked some fact books. And some fantasies. Yeah, they're going quick. Ah, she whiffed on the crime. No drama, huh? You have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know, I got lots of spare time on my hands, so... You know, another read already. For a happy ending. I also like fancy schmancy novels. Fancy schmancy novels. Happy endings is going to be a tough one if I don't actually know. If I haven't read the book itself, I might not necessarily know if it's got the happy ending or not. I have a feeling that most of these do not end well. And it's got to be kind of a novel. I mean, I've heard this one has a pointedly not happy ending, so maybe not. Oh, Kiki's Delivery Service has a happy ending. All right, we got a couple of people going for... do you have anything? Travel inspirations? Sure. I wonder if triggering all of these at once is wasteful or whatnot. I like books that rip my heart out. Do you have... Straight from the stage. Okay. I hope I have some Shakespeare around here. There we go, Henry. It doesn't look like it boosted the or enhanced the effect. Look around, do some shopping. Promise won't take my eyes off the... Oh yeah, you're the art dealer. We could get through our quest quickly by buying some paints, because they're cheap. But let's see what you got. An armchair. I mean, they're cheap things and they give me books. All right, yeah, treasure hunter. Those did count. Oh yeah, the weird one. Music effects. Let's go for the music effects. Yeah, we're not doing plant strats. All right, yeah, keep it up, keep it up. I did spend more than I wanted to in the sense that I don't have the cash for the dog bed. And I do want to snap up some of these ones that went for cheap. I do want to snap up the miscellaneous travel books for $10 off because we're running a little low on them. But now we could basically go anywhere. Meteor showers expected to, oh, well, yeah. Okay, so where do we want to go and what do we want to sell? Oh yeah, so here's all of our animal synergies. So we don't actually have anything that gives huge bonuses to animal synergies. We don't have any antiques. Classy. Actually, let's check our music bonus. Oh, I never activated my coffee maker. God dang it. Yeah, where's my music? Where's the music bonus? Unless I have to put that in there? Actually, that might be my only thing of music. So the spooky can get boosted, the classy can get boosted. I don't know if we have anything that does calming. But the plus to classy effects is good. Alright, so you know what? We're going to get rid of the cooler. Put you here. So hang on, let's do classy. What all are our classy items? Stepladder is classy. I think it might be a worthwhile trip to the beach. Beach ain't gonna have drama, but it is gonna have this, which is classy. And this is classy. Yep, you're classy. People might buy a... Okay. All right, let's go high on class. Oh, if we're gonna go to the beach though, we need to swap a few things out. We need to get rid of... We gotta swap out this skull for the creepy doll. Perfect. Fact and travel, crime and fantasy is actually going to be really good. Even though it hurts the animal effects, crime and fantasy is what we want to boost here at the beach. Okay, so top shelves, kids books, because of the ladder. Then we got fantasy books, and the rest are going to be crime, and then we're going to do some fact books here. In fact, let's do a little bit more crime. Uh-oh. Is that a sandcastle dragon? Gaze upon the latest landmarks, wondering if it was worth it. Hello? Seems abandoned. Another book for me? Give me a book about plants, rocks, or animals, as long as it's about nature. Factual books. I don't actually want to give you one of my factual books. Although, I guess I could fit one of them. We still have our rocket buff at 7 fact books. Mysterious noises. Interesting. So this is a huge nerf to kids' sale chances. What a week. I'm looking for a crime novel. Usually enjoy elements of folklore, but try to give me nothing. Try not to give me something too obscure. Folklore. I mean, there could be these in that, but we already have a ton of things here. Looking for a crime novel. I don't think we're going to get anything that's even resembling a crime novel in the children's book section. I mean, there might be an odd one. With elements of folklore. This might, well, no, if I whiff on recommending a children's book, that's going to set off the creepy doll. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. Here comes Harper to buy one of my fact books and cancel the Rockets synergy. Do you have a torch with you? Yes, please tell us about that. For every clue you found today, plus 5% crime sale. Travel. Plants, rocks, or animals, about nature. Well, yeah, actually, I don't think we have a plants, rocks, or animals one here. Let's see if we can't give... technically animals. It's educational if you're like 4. And I mean, gorillas are animals. Let's go. The dark cave, hearing faint whispers. Feels wildly irresponsible. Harper's. Cursive stanzas written. A fire roams the town and anguish wakes. Yet all I fear is the flame her eyes betray. With hopeless want my hopeful heart now aches, for ashen wind blows towards her gaze so gray. The sonnet continues further until you find yourself quite moved by the tale of this lover who seems to be within reach, yet is unattainable. Below fading words, another line is barely legible. It looks like a hastily added signature. STB and 1590. Wait, doesn't that sound like St. Bookston? I didn't know this would turn into an archaeological expedition. Crunch. You halt in fear as Harper's torchlight pans along the floor, searching for whatever you just stepped on. A golden fragment reflects back at you. Looks like it was once part of an old family crest. Wait, don't touch that. I need to handle... I think I packed my troglobite collection device. Classic crime fantasy. Oh, another collection here. Fragment of an old crest. Seriously, it's the discovery of the century. Despite this fame, almost nothing about St. Bookston's life here in town. St. Bookston really, and what do the strange fragments have? Who's the poem about? Restore the crest. Yeah, I was about to say, like, what? That wasn't their archaeology. Lucky the dinosaurs survived. Yeah, what was that? Oh, it's just a sea lion. A seal lion. Well, at least we are not... Our kids' sail chance isn't nerfed anymore. Oh, no, it still is. Never mind. But they're not mysterious anymore. We figured them out. Well, that doesn't seem to be putting a damper on these... Yeah, these last two customers are going the distance. I forgot to turn my coffee maker on again. That's too late for these two. Still going. You can just buy me out if you want. I mean, we could be here all night. We've got stock. We've got plenty of stock. Sadly, not enough to buy Doggo his bed. Speaking of, what happened to Doggo? He got replaced by the shell jar. I guess it just replaces whatever was in that slot. Ooh, lots of rain. Lanky lantern. His title is unknown. All right, let's go exploring somewhere else. We have so much stuff. Yeah. Although I don't know if I want to bring Behemoth if it's raining out. Poor guy. There's a big bonus to animal effects. Yeah, and besides, we got to find the other fragments. Maybe the castle ruins might be a good place for that. All right, let's get the creepy doll out. Oh, I guess we can only have one of these active at a time. That's fine. Classic crime fantasy -1. Although we might need this active if we are to collect any of those. Oh yeah, we can replace the kids ladder. All right, let's try the castle ruins. No clue what people want here, so we're going to do a little of everything. Some crime, some drama, some facts, some kids, some travel, some classics, some fantasy, and you know what, just to even everything else out, bring everything else to a nice even keel here. There, 10 books of everything. And then wait, what are people at ancient ruins going to want? Travel? Probably travel. Piece of history. I'll wait for more people to come in. Pit, and hello, are you joining the... You're not even wearing the proper scarf. You didn't reply to the official Pit greeting either. What's your salute? Glad to learn, but welcome to the Pit camp. You're a bookseller, right? Wait a minute, we have to see you. Tough enough for Pit camp. You have scary campfire stories? Give 5 scary recommendations to pioneers. Violence is optional but appreciated. Might be nice to have a graphic novel. Move one owns. Graphic novel. Yeah, I don't know if we have a graphic novel. Well, violence is plenty of that in... Yeah. Something be writing Fire and Blood, isn't it? Nightmares. Crime and fantasy, eh? Oh yeah, let's cook up some coffee. What a morning. A lot of kids have been having nightmares these past few nights, so they haven't had nearly enough sleep. You volunteer to be a pioneer captain too? Yeah, you're a camp counselor and you're just starting up uni too? How much? You're a little cray cray. Oop. That was a very, very brief day. I mean, granted, it was raining. Lighthouse. Oh, I see it. There's another part of the relic. Did I not keep the, Did I not put the shells out? No, I didn't. I'm gonna have to come back. We'll just top off our supplies here. Yeah, only 17 bucks after expenses. This was kind of a dud. Alright, we gotta get the archaeology. Wait, I thought... we had the shells. Did we actually have the archaeology? Yeah, we do. Oh, it was up in the window. Oh, so that board is the only place it can go. Then why didn't it let me pick up the piece of the puzzle? Unless I have to have the notes from... I guess we have to have the fragment... yeah. I guess we have to have those active? Okay, so what was our... fantasy was our main thing here, but I also think crime was the other big one. We just didn't sell a lot of crime. So we'll be more specialized here. We actually sold no crime. We sold a couple of children's books, a couple of fact books, a couple of classics. No, those are just fantasies. A drama, but that could have been from an NPC. Alright, let's do lots of crime here. Let's do some kids' books. Refill the fact books. Oh wait, fantasy. Duh. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, make that whole boat full of fantasy. There we go. Shouldn't he be buried here? Let's have a look. Rycaster. Sophia Theodosia Bright. Yep. Sophia Theodosia Bright. Yeah, so I guess I just needed that. I needed that thing, that the board, the cork board thingy. There's a vampire out there in the forest. She didn't even blink. Something scarier. There we go. Silence of the Lambs. That'll scare a 7-year-old. I do have a sec. YA, please. I'm obsessed, and romance is a must-have. I really don't like scary stuff. Okay. Young adult. Actually, young adult could also be... There you go. And offload one of our dramas. Oh, coffee maker, go! Walking through the old castle before it was ruined. There was someone following me. Nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of people out here by the castle ruins, and ooh, I needed more crime books. And that investigation board is putting in work for me. I'm still short of the dog bed. I used to be so good at making the cash. Well, you know what? Waterfront Fish Market, next time, we'll get them next time. I ain't going to buy anything. We're going to make sure we end the day with $200 so we can get the dog bed. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!